Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you for joining us for a new show. And this show is all about what people are saying about transfers, breaking news, anything that has to do, excuse me, anything that has to do with football, especially this silly season and beyond. And we'll see how people like this show and maybe we'll continue towards the season, right? Please come on in, come on in, come on in. Um, Share, subscribe, like, you know the deal. The same thing goes for everything. Thank you so much. We got big man Hollywood Ends in the building. Check out his channel. He's been dropping up jewels every single day. That's one of the hardest working people on YouTube right now. So please check out his channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget, share, subscribe, like. Don't forget that notification bell. It's very important. Otherwise, you're going to receive this show like 2 weeks later. So make sure you when you click subscribe, when you click like, when you click share, you also click the notification bell so that you're able to receive the show every single time we are on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This show is not going to be too long. We're not going to waste your time. It's not going to be too many discussion. We're just going to talk about what's going on in the world of football. From what I think the transfer window opens for the English teams on June 14th. So, for all the English EFL, EAPL, all of them starts in June 14th. So we know a lot of deals have been going through. We've seen that some rumors are flying like a nonsense. We see that I think some teams already even already signed some players, especially the free signings already already in the building. Oh man, we got Honesty's in the house. Thank you so well. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you yesterday for coming in. Yesterday was a great show, great show. Thank you for Ans, Savage, G, and of course Uncle Albert for coming through the building. Yeah, it was a great show. Please go check it out. So what are we talking about? Let's start with something, right? From what we're hearing, Bayern Munich opening with talks with Fernandes, and that is Bruno Fernandes. That is, I don't know. I mean, this is something that Sky Sport is reporting on their side. I guess it's an outlet that came from Portuguese. The Portuguese outlet Ojogo is reporting that Bruno Fernandes is in talks with Bayern Munich. That would be wow if they could get him. That would be very interesting because I don't know how he fits in their system. How will that work? I mean, they got what's his name? Their new manager, Company, who is we've seen the style of play that he played with Burnley, which is usually is an attractive style of football. How good it is going to be, yeah, I don't know. But Bruno leaving Manchester United, he's the captain. He said he's not going anywhere. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys believe that's just on chatter? You guys think that they're serious? That would be interesting to see Bruno leaving Manchester United because I don't see him going anywhere else. The big clubs, I don't think Madrid is coming for him. I don't think Barca is coming for him. He has always tried to go to Barcelona. So I don't know if that is gonna work out, but that would be a good shout. Now let's see what our main man Honesty is telling us. What are you telling us, man? What are the ManDem saying over there? Liverpool club is 132 years old today. Yep, and will be our 23 manager in our entire history. Meanwhile, Enzo Maresca is CFC 2010 manager since 2021. This guy just had to throw a shot into Chelsea. I feel you. What do you say, Honesty? Honesty says, I think he wants a new contract. I believe so. I think he's what 29 years old now, so he's trying to get his final contract, big payday. Um, I don't see why not, you know. I don't see why not. He should get whatever is needed for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good shout. I believe so. Also, there's a big another transfer that's reported by Fabrizio Romano is Aston Villa has just reached an agreement with Luton Town to sign Ross Barkley. I understand that the fee is around 5 million. Final, they're still doing they're gonna do the medical and all that kind of stuff. So and now didn't Barkley move to Aston Villa when he left Chelsea? So that's actually a good. What do you guys think? I think that's a very good a good signing for Aston Villa. Barkley is still a good player. I think he would do very well. He could come off the bench and supplement what Una Emery is doing at Villa. So I think that's actually a good signing for them. You are in the Europe now, so you want to make sure that you have the players who come off the bench and help excuse me, help you going forward. You know what I mean? Uh yeah, so Liverpool have negotiated. Yeah, this one I just saw this morning. I don't know how truthful it is. That will be interesting because all the people that was trying to sign him are gone, right? All the people that was trying to sign him are gone. So I don't know what and who is trying to get him from Liverpool. What do you think, Honesty? You think this is real or just somebody just trying to see if they can get some clicks? Because all the people who are Liverpool who were trying to sign him last season are not there anymore. So why would we go back for him? That would be an interesting signing. That would be a very, very, very interesting signing. Yeah, so another team that I think have done a great, great signing, I think as of this morning. And that is no, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have done very well, and I like what their manager is already doing. He, I think he was a great acquisition when they kept him. They, I guess Bayern Munich was trying to sign their new manager, but Crystal Palace has pulled a cool here. Let me see. I think Fabrizio was also reporting this. I want to show you guys the link. There we go. Allow me to show you guys this. Let's share this thing right quick. Yeah. This is cool for Crystal Palace. Daiki Kamada, very, very good center back. I think he will fit perfectly for them. He's solid. He's very solid. He reads the game well. I think he also has a pretty good pace on him. I think this is a very good coup. This is a very good way to start the season. I have been always been saying that Steve Parrish has been selling that Crystal Palace team short. He's always just happy to be in the EPL, and that's about it. Look at all the managers he's brought in and all. He didn't give Vieira time to be able to start something. When things got back, he just went right back to what he was very comfortable with, and that just go back to Uncle Roy. But with the new manager that they have and the fact that he seems like uh, he decided to back him, and that is a very, very good start of how you show quote unquote ambition. This is a very good signing. I think that, going right away, it's starting like this. It's perfect. It will be. It's very, very. It's great for. I think Aston Villa, Crystal Palace fans should be very happy with how their business is starting right now, because if they get players like this, they will be a problem for the league coming up. Yeah. Oh, shoot, we got Brian in the building. Where you been, Brian, man? Where you been all my life? Long time no see out here, man. Been coming to the barber shop. What's going on? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. We got Andy's in the house. Said Liverpool needs to look for a goalkeeper, a left back, a center back, and a DM. You trying to solidify the backside of Liverpool? Yeah, I'm all with. I would say all three of them. The goalkeeper, I'm not really sure yet, because we got some youth in the coming up through the ranks that I feel like they could do something if Kelleher were to leave. But left back for sure, center back for sure, and then the DM I think is our priority. I agree with you there, 1,000%. Honestly, agrees with me. He said Palace is cooking. Imagine they win a trophy before Spurs. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But that's how you show ambition, though. That's how this guy have made a lot of money. Steve Parrish have made a lot of money for Crystal Palace. So he needs to start supporting a manager. He needs to back a manager. He hasn't backed a manager in a long time. So that's a very good thing. Yeah, man. Come by for the trim, man. Yesterday, man, we had a ball out here, man. You were missing. Brian thinks that center back is the number one priority for Liverpool. True. But I think DM. Center back, yeah, we lost Matip, so I can see why you say that. So I'm still, that whole position we need solidification. And I believe that we need another attacker. What you say? Liverpool and Nike work on the Air Max team collection. Yeah, I saw that picture yesterday. That definitely, if it happens, I'll buy one for my birthday. I will spoil myself. Liverpool and Tottenham have asked information on Ryan Cherky. The two clubs are most interested. The player wants to leave. Leon. Thank you. I didn't see this one. I think that would be a good signing. What do you guys think? People in the chat, let us see what if Liverpool, because right now we are linked with everybody. We are linked with everybody. They said despite with Liverpool and Newcastle potentially needing to sell players, FFP reason the clubs are not considered selling to go. I don't think they will sell to go. Gordon, I think, will stay. I think Gordon and Isak, it'll be hard to pull them out of Newcastle. And any club that do so will benefit. I don't know if I would like for Liverpool to do whatever it takes to get Isak out of Newcastle. If they can do that, that will make a lot of fans very, 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 very happy. Back to what we were saying about Bruno to Bayern. That is a very good point. Why would he want to go there when you have Musiala? Or, honestly, Musiala has been been trying to get out. He's not happy at Bayern. I don't know, maybe company could change his mind. So maybe that could be the swap deal. What do you think? I would say swap. He's definitely not going to Manchester United. I don't think Musiala will go to Madrid because they don't play his position. You already got Jude. And now with Mbappe possibly coming, I don't think Musiala will fit them right now unless they change the system with a new manager. So I would think Liverpool should also look at Musiala right now. What's Brian say? He said Palace fans got to be worried about losing Olise, and it's a surely. Definitely they should be. There was rumors. I don't know if you heard about that, Brian. What ManDem was saying that if one of them leave, or possibly both of them, Somerville is also a big option for them. So um, that yeah, with that space needs to be, let's watch that space. Let's watch that space. What's going on? What else? What else? What else? Because whew, there is, of course, have you guys heard that Jose is officially the manager of Fenerbahce? Um, he was, of course, introduced to the crowd yesterday. He, the first thing he said was, he's, I think there was a question that was asked about him for Dybala and Lukaku, if he's going to bring Lukaku and Dybala to Fenerbahce, and he made it clear. He said he is not bringing any players from Roma. So I think that I mean that's interesting. Why will Lukaku want to go to Fenerbahce right now? Lukaku, maybe he got maybe one more year or possibly two in the big five leagues, and then possibly look elsewhere. So maybe next year, I think. Oh, let's see what he does in the Euro. If he does well, somebody, he's still on a contract with Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken, right? Somebody let me know if I'm not talking sense here. Also, Fabrizio's room is talking about Arsenal expected to proceed with the formal steps to activate the 27 million buyout option for Ryan in the next days. No changes, confirms, So I think Arsenal wants to make it official. Personally, Arsenal can do better. If they want to win the league, they have to do better. Big up to the ManDem. Thank you so well. Football with ends is in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big up yourself, man. I appreciate you once again for yesterday's support. Thank you. Bless up, man. Please go to his channel, people. Go to his channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what you're missing, people. Go to his channel, man. Go there and sign up, subscribe. And I think he has already started his membership video. So, those are just exclusive for just the members only. So you may want to join those membership group and get exclusive videos, man. Big up yourself, brother. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. If Arsenal wants to win, I think they need a good goalie. If I was them, all black, man, I would go get all black. I would like to share this and see what you're thinking of. People are saying. This one right here. Yes, sir. So Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City chase Newcastle, Gimerex. Yeah, this is coming from, which newspaper is reporting this? Spanish outlet AS. I think that's the Barcelona type of, they usually do things for Barcelona. So Liverpool and Arsenal and Manchester City. We know Manchester City has, cooled down their interest with Paqueta due to his gambling issues that he's about to go through right now. The league might ban him. People are talking about a 10-year ban. I don't know if it's going to be that much. So, as you see, Arsenal are trying to upgrade on Jorginho and Thomas Partey. Partey with his injuries issues, so I can see why they will want somebody like Bruno. City, like I said, they're trying to show up their midfield. Matthias didn't do too well for them, and they need help with Rodri in case if they want, if Pep wants to go to a double pivot or even somebody who could rotate with Rodri in a case where, Rodri tends to get a few yellow cards and red cards. And of course, KDB is also not playing well. So I can see why. Liverpool, definitely. Like I said, he can play double pivot with McAllister, with Jones. I mean, we are primed for a player like that. So if we were able to pull him out of Newcastle, I will be very, 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 very happy with him. He's a very, very good player. So that will be a great, great, great signing for Liverpool. Honestly, what's he saying? Apparently, Douglas Luiz for sale. I will take him as LFC. Yeah, I'll take him too. But why would he want to leave though? He's in the Champions League. Unless Unai Emery has something under his sleeve that we don't know about. Why would you sell one of your prized assets who got you to the Champions League? He is one of the most skilled players they have. If anything, I would say, we'll keep you here till next season. Maybe next season after that, then you could move on. But we are in the Champions League. We got a lot of games to play. Bringing in, what's the name? Charles Barkley. Barkley, I said Charles Barkley. Bringing in Barkley in there also helps take pressure off him. So I would not sell David Luiz. As much as I think he's a very good player and I think he can do well at any of the top 6 teams, I will not sell him. I will definitely not sell him. We talk about that. Yeah, Napoli are currently planning for Antonio Conte to be formally signed. That's a very interesting. I'm surprised Juventus did not try to go back for Conte. Chelsea are willing to take a risk and make Enzo Maresca their new manager. I think that news has been flying out for a while, but it seems like it's gonna be official very, very, very soon because Chelsea needs a new manager and they are trying not to go for a big name manager. They're just gonna go for an up and coming manager. So yeah, man, there's this manager going, merry-go-round that is very interesting. How company got the job at Bayern and all that stuff. And Fabricio just 4 minutes ago saying that Real Madrid have decided not to trigger the buy option clause for Brazilian right back Vinicius Tobias. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, buddy. What else are people in the ManDem saying around that, that Twitter space and all the other spaces? Oh, this is something that was cracking me up. Eric Ten Hag is still sitting there waiting to find out this week whether they're going to fire him or not. That's crazy for a big club like Manchester United and all these new ownership that they have set up, and they still haven't be able to make up a mind on whether they're going to keep Eric Ten Hag or not. That's quite embarrassing. This does not show me or tells me that they are moving forward with this new structure that they've set up with Sir Ratcliffe. By now, you should know where if you're keeping your manager or you're not. Keeping him in limbo is pointless. New players and great players don't want to play for a club that are indecisive. If you want to sell him, or I say if you want to let him go, fire him. Let him go, bring somebody else in, and then let them start their project. But the fact that you have a manager and we are a week away from transfer window starting, you just won the FA Cup and you still don't know whether you want to keep him or not. If I was Eric Ten Hag, I would leave. I would leave. Manchester is a big club, but I guarantee you he can get another big club. Italy, there's a bunch of positions being opening up in Italy. Go back or take a year off and then come back. He's good enough to get one of the big clubs in the top 5 leagues. So I don't know why he's doing that. Honestly, saying that Saudi Arabian club is willing to pay 80 million for Casemiro. If that's the case, 130, shoot, 200, man, 80 million for Casemiro. That's crazy. Now, I also saw that what's his name? Fabregas, his new team that he just got them promoted to Serie A, Serie A, is talking about trying to get Casemiro and possibly their DM, I forgot his name, Amrabat, to his club. Bring him to Italy, and I think that would be a great place for Casemiro to go and Amrabat to go. That they would definitely help that team for sure. I don't know if they can afford their salary though, especially Casemiro. Um, Liverpool are in talks with Aaron Ramsdale. Apparently, yeah, that's cap. That is definitely cap. I don't believe that Arsenal would not sell him to us. Arsenal will definitely will not sell Ramsdale to Liverpool. That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting, people. What other things people are saying? Ooh. Oh, of course, Arsenal are still trying to sign Leipzig's player Benjamin Sesko. Man, I don't mind having Sesko at Liverpool. I remember Liverpool playing Leipzig some summers ago, and he did a couple of damage. He did quite a bit of damage to Liverpool. You know what I mean? I will. Sesko is a good buy. Any club that gets Sesko will be very, very. It'll be quite interesting. I will want if Arsenal get him. I think Arsenal need an out and out striker first. But the question is, they play in a different way. That if you bring an out and out striker, it will change the way they play. And people think that all they need is just a striker just come in and they're gonna do well. It doesn't work like that. It has to fit. It's not just buying the player just for the sake of buying. The player has to fit that system. Otherwise, it changes the whole dynamic of how the team plays. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, Chiesa. Chiesa, that Liverpool are trying to, from what we're hearing, possibly Liverpool are looking at Chiesa because he has said that he's not going to renew his contract with Juve. And I think this is his last year. I'm not sure. So people, if you know, I think he has 1 or 2 more years. But with him right now, Chiesa with that knee injury, that's the same injury that what's his name? Diaz got. So I don't know if that would be a good, he'll be cheaper than what they were trying to sell him for a couple years ago. And after that Euro, man, I was like, that is the player that needs to come to Liverpool. But I don't know. I don't know if at this point with that knee injury it will be a smart buy right now. But we will see. What else they say? Saudi Arabia club Al Nassr are ready to offer around 70-85 for Casemiro. That's crazy. That's the same team that just won their cup, right? Their League Cup. That's the same team that is it the same team that Neymar is in? So I can see where that connection is coming from. Hollywood Rock, big up yourself, man. He's in the building. The Rock has come back to Crazy Bowl TV. Is aunt not even a real man? Nothing from the club about his. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't worry, man. In due time, Liverpool, we do things our own ways. We don't do things just like everybody else. Remember, this past weekend has been Champions League weekend. So you trying to announce a new manager? Yeah, you know, Mourinho just went to Fenerbahce. Did you see anything going on? Nah. In due time, strike when the rod is hot. Youssef Fofana confirms transfer desire amid Arsenal and Manchester United. We should be involved with this deal. I mean, if he goes, and you can see why Man you want him buying Arsenal, though. What do you guys think about that? And I agree with you. We should also be around that space, trying to figure a way to bring him to Liverpool. Definitely agree with that. Don't quote me on this, but apparently Arsenal is going after. Yeesh. I'm going to say something. People can snip me or whatever they talk about it. I'm not a big fan of Osimhen, man. I'm sorry. He's a great striker. A couple years ago, he busted out the scene, scoring ridiculous amount of goals. He's the reason why I believe that they won the league. But I'm not really sold with him. He has died down a little bit. Same thing with Boniface at Leverkusen, even though he scored a lot of goals. But I'm just saying, Osimhen, he's a bruiser, but he's remind me of Didier. But I'm sorry, I'm not really overly sold when it comes to Osimhen. Maybe I'm crazy. But hey, 100 million plus, they did it with Rice. So why don't you get Osimhen? Spurs are linked with Esse and Ivan. Yeah, I told you that yesterday. I said Spurs are looking at Tony. If they get Esse and Tony, that would be a big coup, man. That would be a great way to start. Orange is building something out there. No, Neymar is in. Okay, thank you. Also, okay, I got you. Thank you. So, well, and yep, Hollywood Rock is also confirming that. That's Mane's team. Okay, so I can see why Ronaldo and Casemiro played in Madrid, so I can see the connection. Everything is a connection. What are we talking about? Ronaldo was in tear. Yeah, man, that boy was crying. What if on just like if on like Gordon from the Power Ranger just floating ahead? That's funny. Me either, and something missing with him, especially after he let me down and he was a bit meh. It's not even just that. If you remember the World Cup, the last game they had to play versus Ghana, right? They have Boniface, they have Ignacio, they have Luke, they had all these strikers, and Ghana beat them 1-0 in 2 matches. After that, I was like, I'm not overly sold on him. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's one of those players who I do very well in the club, but don't do well for their country, or vice versa. So I don't know, man. I'm not really sold on Osimhen. I think it's more media and Twitter Spaces hype. You know how people we do. We talk and talk and talk, and then the player just fiddles away, and he's just based on hype. I don't know. Maybe he comes to Arsenal. People are thinking because Arsenal creates so many chances, they just need a player to just come in and just put it in there. Sometimes it's not as easy as that. You have to be able to be part of the system where you are part of the people who create those chances. Because if he does not create the chances, they're not going to score. He will not going to be in a position to score. So honestly, I'm not really overly sold when it comes to Osimhen. Like I said, call me crazy, but that's just me. What are we saying before we get out of here, people? Please, people, share, subscribe, like, man. Get the likes up, people. Please get the likes up. At least let's get it to 21. That will be for one like for each of my kids. Okay, each of my kids. Let's get the likes to 21 people. Come on, just click that like. Wow, even if you just dropped in for 2 seconds, just come in, click, and then keep on moving. Yeah, man. So, yeah, thank you for joining me for this show. Like I said, I'm not going to waste your time that much. I appreciate all the people in the building. Honesty, Hollywood Rock, Ensman was in the building. Brian came in through. Who else? Andy was here, and much more people came in. I try not to announce people because it's not fair for those who I don't. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you think about the show after you come, you watch it later. Put it in the comment if it's something that you want to see going forward. We're just going to be talking. We're just going to be talking. That's it. Talking about breaking news. Oh, Honesty is giving us a breaking news before we get out of here. What you saying? The Dutch side vote Balanu. I have butchered that name to nonsense. Midfielder Matt Wefer will leave Fenyo this summer on. You know what to do. Okay. I don't know much about those Fenyo's, most of their players. But honestly, or anybody in the chat, please, do you guys see that he's a player that will fit at Liverpool? Do you guys think that's a player that we need at Liverpool right now? Because a lot of people say Liverpool needs to show ambition. Liverpool needs to, the first signing is very important. That will tell us where we're going, blah, 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 blah. Do you guys think Matt Wefer is the dude to come to Liverpool and ball out? Is he one of the people that we need that tells us that we are moving on to the next level? Let me know. If you come by and watch this show afterwards, please put it in the comments, man. I will really, I always respond. So, and please keep it respectful. Yeah, big up to ManDem. What's NST saying? Wefer is cold. He's very good. He's been like Rodri, not comparing. I see you. I don't understand what you're saying. Man, those are the type of players that we need right now. We had one. His name was Fabinho, and City went in and got Rodri. So that would be a great player for Liverpool, players like that. See what I'm saying? Definitely agree with you. But people, thank you so very much for joining me on the first episode of What ManDem Saying. We're gonna come back on Wednesday for another episode number 2. And then we'll see if you guys like it and you guys want me to continue this type of show. Please, drop a comment, and we keep on going, because it's not just for me, it's for you guys. I can't do this by myself. We have to all love this. Question: what your opinion on Somerville? Because I see fans acting like 2-year-old. Listen, this is the thing that I say. If the manager wants him, we have to support him. Is he my first option? No, I'm going for Kudus, for that type of player, right? Or Nico Williams, but he has a ridiculous salary, right? So those are the players I want. Now, if Richard Hughes and Ancelot said, no, for the system that we're going to be playing, there's the style or the philosophy where we're going at, Somerville is the guy. Hey, when you put a crest on, you have to support him. That's all you have to do. And I mean, they've done it before. Robo. Who else? A whole bunch of people, even Mane, when Mane was coming, people felt like it was too expensive. Salah, he was a flop at Chelsea, all these type of things. So let's see. But I think there's a lot of chit-chatter, and some of the Liverpool fans are way too, like you said, 2-year-old kids right now. They want that expensive player. They want us to spend 150 million on a player, because that would tell them that we are ambitious and we're moving forward. We need the right player. And whether the right player is 2 million or 200 million, the right player is more important. Apparently, Arn will have barely anything to say and tries to only Richard Hughes. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. He is part of the committee. They will all discuss it, just like when Klopp was there. Remember, Klopp didn't want Mane. Klopp didn't want Salah. All the stories we heard about that. all of them, if On wants a player and he brings it up, he's going to bring it up to the committee and they will discuss it. And if he really, really want him, he will get him. Same thing with Klopp when Klopp was working with Edwards. I think that system is not going to change. Would there be an override? Yes, there will be. But people, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining What ManDem saying. Please, next time, bring in some news, just like Honesty was doing and everybody who came in was doing. It's not just going to be me. It's all of us talking about it. That's what the show is all about. It's what everybody is saying. It's not just me, So we talk about the rumors. We talk about breaking news. We talking about the gossips, all that chit chatter that people be saying in those spaces. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back we'll be back tomorrow with LFC vibes, in the barbershop. So come through the barbershop, if you need a trim, haircut, whatever, come through. Brian, I'm expecting you to be there, man. So come through, and then the next episode of What ManDem saying will be on Wednesday. Thank you so very much. Crazy Bold. Hey.